If you look at your the repeater feed, you will see that there is a new trending topic that just is called Able. Look at that, you will see that there is somebody saying Able is loose. Somebody stop him. Somebody please. Who is this guy? He hit my car. I hate Abel. That's generally what people are saying. Like, people seem to know who this guy is, and judging by the messages under the topic, this seems to be the guy that you just saw speed off.
Of course.
Really missed the best part of the entire campaign was that moment right there. I'm guessing what just happened was everybody knew who he was. They let him have his wacky, goofy cabs to keep him locked up in there.
Almost,
and
huh?
You fucked it up.
Somebody stirred the hornet's nest.
Oh, we let the beast out of its lair.
Yes, the beast is loose, and now that you're at Alice's restaurant, this is a well-loved and regarded restaurant on the moon. It's got a decent amount of people inside. Waitresses walking around wearing kind of like sharply, like futuristic type outfits, waitress outfits. A lot of like lines and flaring features on each of them. There are 4 of them, and then there is one sort of in the back, behind the counter, wearing a small, sharp crown, overseeing everything. It also changes the menu every month when a new Alice takes over. They take a day to redo the decor and do a whole new kind of look for the restaurant. It keeps people very interested in coming to see what's going on, and you will often see people on the repeater feed discussing what the menu is like this time and whether or not it's good or better than the last, et cetera, et cetera. This month, Alice Sharp is the Alice in charge. She is the woman behind the counter. She is wearing kind of aggressively black and silver makeup, has her hair very well done. She is taller and skinnier than the rest of the Alices, and she is conducting what looks like a very tightly run restaurant. You can already see the servings that they have on their plates are very sharp, as in vegetables have been julienned, and so has meat. Everything has been cut and diced and minced. Very, very, very specific dimensions. Some of it just looks like weird modernist cubist art. Everything is very, very angular, and the knives are very elaborate that are out with the rest of the flatware.
I'm not gonna lie, the more you talk about it, the more I think Rolind would actually just be here eating. This sounds like his kind of place, really.
Marisol looks around the room. Wow, this place is really nice, but not as cozy as your place, Ms.Bea.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, it's one of them places people like to go to. It's like a novelty or like a car wreck, I suppose.
Car wreck?
Yeah, you gotta look. Rolind, this does actually really appeal to your sensibilities, this place.
Yeah, he's having his lunch. He let's say he's a regular here. He comes here all the time to eat this. A specific meal he orders each time. Same thing, and it's always perfectly weighed, portioned. This is his haven, away from all the madness.
If you were to compare your dish to other dishes, you would notice they're all, the dishes on the other table are all very precise as well. But there is something usually a little bit off. The cooks can't keep up with it, maybe, the demands of having such very precise portions and knife work. But your dish, yours in particular, is perfect. Almost like somebody has made it by hand themselves. Somebody that's behind the counter, kind of watching you eat with very cold eyes, just calculating and staring at you. It is Alice Sharp.
He not only does he not seem bothered by it, he seems very almost to make it a point to eat this in the most proper manner.
Okay, roll precision to see how perfectly you align everything that you've just done. She begins to sweat And then you see another one of the other Alices who was serving as a waiter walk over and say, "Are you okay?" And then she says, "I need a moment. I just need a moment." And then just like walks out quickly, walks to the back of the kitchen. She looked like she was overwhelmed. Ms.Bea, having seen this, looking between Alice Sharp and Rolind, kind of just like shakes her. Weirdos. She like kind of says, kind of quietly. Ricky Ross nods.
Marisol nods too.
Hey, that's a friend of yours, isn't it? She like motions to Rolind.
Oh, he's not a friend, but I guess I should go say hi. Marisol taps the table that Roland's eating at and does a light gesture of a hi. Hey, man.
He immediately pulls up his repeater and brings up all the hashtags on Abel. And it shows it right to her. This is you, isn't it?
Oh my god. Wait. How about a hi back? You know, I haven't seen you since the whole time thing with Germanata. You're just gonna like accuse me of something that I might not have been involved in?
But you were involved, weren't you?
Okay, yeah, I was.
Yeah, yeah. It was either you, Nia, or one of the others. And the only ones I knew that were out and about today was you and Ms.Bea. And he kind of points over at Ms.Bea.
Well, so what? It's not like we did it on purpose. And
So it's not like you went to a place that didn't need to be gone to. You perhaps forced your way in. Yes? No?
maybe.
Yeah. A place that clearly didn't want you there because you had to force your way in. And then antagonized a madman.
Smoke begins to drift over under your nose.
His nose kind of twitches. Is this a smoking establishment?
Nope.
Oh, his brow knits. He looks furious.
Right behind you, there was a man eating and smoking a cigarette at the same time. And there's actually somebody seated with him who looks very uncomfortable.
He turns and looks at the man. And he looks at the cigar. And he gets up. He fixes his cufflinks and walks over. Goes, "Excuse me."
Seated at the table with him is a man or a boy you might have It is Tyson. He looks very uncomfortable. He has a full glass of soda in front of him. Have you met Tyson before?
No, he never met Tyson. I've only listened in on Tyson interaction.
Tyson looks up at you and says quite plainly, "I don't want to drink soda no more."
He actually just takes the soda from him.
Thank you.
And just holds it in his hand and then looks to the man who's smoking and goes, "Excuse me."
The man puts down his fork, sucks the sauce off of his fingers, and slowly begins to turn towards you.
Marisol, by the way, has come over and recognized Tyson. Oh, hey, guy.
Tyson is mouthing the words, "Help me." The man who turns around is Abel.
Oh my god. How are you not arrested?
Is there something I can help y'all with?
He's going to attempt to snatch the cigar right out of his hand and drop it in the soda.
Abel sees you do this, raises his sunglass, and looks at you, and then looks at his cigar. All right. I see how this is. You know, the first thing a man has to know when he goes to an establishment like this is he has to know proper etiquette. And I see you are oozing with proper etiquette. So let me give you a lesson. Lesson number 1, how to catch these hands.
Sorry, give me a second on that one. That's really good. That's really fucking good, man.
Marisol's trying to grab Tyson's arm and get him out of the seat, but he's obviously too heavy.
Yeah, Tyson looks like he is scared to be here, and he is so glad that you're here.
Tyson, stranger danger. You gotta get out of this. You gotta go.
He said he was gonna buy me soda.
No, he's a bad man, Tyson.
He drinks too much soda. He's crazy.
Yes, he is. Come on, guy.
So this guy just begins flailing his arms at Roland, his fists, everything. He's like going real hard, swinging both hands, kicking. He has like sprung up and just went berserk.
Yeah, he just kind of walks back and towards the door, you know, like staying right out of his range. In fact, at a certain point, he just puts a hand on his head to keep him from reaching him. Is Abel short or tall?
He's about your height.
Okay, so that wouldn't work. Never mind. You don't do that.
No. You can put your hand on his head, and that's fine. You will keep him from reaching you. He is still swinging, and you can see he's actually winding himself. He looks like he's about to vomit from having exerted himself.
Oh, he's good. He's good. Is there a trash can nearby?
Sure.
He's going to grab it and hold it right under him.
Okay, so he vomits into the trash can and starts shaking his head wildly and spraying it.
Into the trash. He's spraying it into the trash can.
And around the trash can.
Oh man!
You can roll speed or precision to try to catch it before it like splashes anywhere.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Oof. Do you wanna invoke
This? If the world could be made to look like this, he would have it. He would have it as so. This place is special.
Oh,
it's truly
sacred ground.
special. It inspires him to be more. It inspires him to be more of himself. It tells him whenever he comes here, if he ever doubts that his ways, you know, his prim, proper, correct ways is so that he's so sure he's right. If he ever doubts it, he comes here and this place reminds him that he's correct. That everything he thinks is correct. That the world should be the way he thinks it should.
So you have been inspired to catch all the vomit before it sprays everywhere. Good job, you did it. Abel wipes his mouth as he sees it. Wow, man, you got a lot of skills. I'm impressed by that, honestly.
Well, you know, when you're a professional, I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm a professional. I just do this. This is what I do. Everyone says these things. I'm just good at what I do.
Police sirens begin to blare outside. You know, I could use 2 butlers. What do you think about working for me?
Did you say 2 butlers?
Well, yeah, I just hired this other guy. He said he was looking for work, you know.
What would his name happen to be?
It was something like, you know, Curly Fry, 272 or
Kurt Smith?
Oh, yeah, that's probably right. Yeah,
he's gonna instantly put him in a headlock.
Oh shit!
And he's just gonna start trying to drag him out the door.
What the hell, man? I just was talking about in a play. He is not really. He's like flailed, and somehow during the part where you put him in his headlock, his nose has started to bleed.
He'll just let it bleed onto his sleeve.
Man, come on, dude. Wait a second, though. Like, what? You want money? You want drugs? What? You want to spend the night with my girl? I got 5. Take your pick.
Let's be real, Mr. I'm assuming Abel. You're Abel, yes?
Yeah, I'm able to do a lot.
Okay. You have no
kick your
way.
ass. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to talk. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No women, and all I want is order and peace and civility, especially here. And then he's just gonna kind of drag him out that door. I'm assuming the peacekeepers are out there.
They are coming. Yeah, they are pulling up just as you drag them out.
Well, his hands are busy, so he can't really flag him down.
No, they pretty much zero in when they see the man in the red suit that they've been looking for in a headlock. They're quickly closing in on you guys. There's like 3 patrol cars, all with the sirens blaring.
Actually, you know what? On his way out, he's going to look very pointedly at the trio of women.
Marisol's just gonna wink at him and give a thumbs up.
He looks very upset. He does not look happy about it, about the wink, about anything that's just happened, the blood on his sleeve, the vomit. Nothing that's happened is good.